Hey, football fanatics, it is Scott Gulbransen from sportsnot.com. And guess what? We have your NFL power rankings entering Week 10. Week 9 was a doozy again. Let's get into the top 5, see if you agree. At number 5, the Washington Commanders. They handled the Giants in Week 9, and get this, players actually want to play for them. You know you're doing something right when the team with, let's just say, a rocky past suddenly has NFL players raising their hand like they're in gym class to join. With a tougher road ahead against the Steelers and Eagles, Washington's going to need all the magic they can muster. At 4, it's the Buffalo Bills. Loyalty is paying off. They stuck with kicker Tyler Bass, who missed an extra point, but then launched a 61-yard missile to win the game. Sure, it was against the Dolphins, and yes, the Dolphins are struggling, but Buffalo's got ice in their veins when it counts. Keep Bass around, folks, because he's got a leg and maybe even an ego to match Buffalo's winter. Coming in hot at 3 are the Baltimore Ravens. Total domination doesn't even cut it. They destroyed the league's top defense in just 3 quarters. Derrick Henry, over 100 yards. Zay Flowers, 3 touchdowns. And Lamar Jackson, a perfect QB rating. Baltimore's offense was so explosive, it might be setting off car alarms outside. If they can boost that pass rush, they're going to be scary in the playoffs. At number 2, it's the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs. But hear me out. Their left tackle's playing matador with defenders, and Mahomes' turnovers, yeah, they're becoming a thing. Don't get me wrong, this defense is solid, but we're sweating what'll happen when it stops holding. KC might be undefeated, but they're hanging on by a thread as thin as Mahomes' patience with his offensive line. And finally, number 1, drum roll please, the Detroit Lions. That's right, folks, this team is chewing up opponents like it's Thanksgiving dinner. Since their lone loss in Week 2, they've steamrolled the Vikings, Packers, Seahawks, and Cowboys. Put the Lions on a neutral field against Kansas City, I'd bet on Detroit by a touchdown. These Lions are so fierce, even the king of the jungle might be taking notes. All right, there you have it, the top 5 of the NFL power rankings. Get all 32 teams up on sportsnot.com. Who's your number 1 team? Drop your comments down below. Tell us if you agree or tell us if we're full of it. We appreciate you being around. Don't forget, subscribe and come back next week.